Hi everyone, welcome to AI-XCELLENCE. This is Shobin. Let's see how we can master ChatGPT and use it like a pro. Let us start.
As the functions of ChatGPT are numerous, this will be covered in different videos as part 1 and part 2, etc. Let us start part 1. What is ChatGPT? ChatGPT is a advanced AI chatbot that understands human language and replaces in human like language. To start using ChatGPT, we need to open ChatGPT in browser. We can go to just any browser, search for ChatGPT, and you will get official ChatGPT website. Just click on it. If you don't have an account, it will ask you to create one. If you already have an account, you need to just click on it. It will log into ChatGPT, and you will have this kind of a window where you can start typing your requirements. Here it will ask you, what can I help with? Here we need to give the prompt. Additionally, we can download the application in our mobile from the Google Store or from the App Store. So it will be handy to use in the mobiles. What is a prompt and why it is important? Let's see. To use ChatGPT, we have to give a prompt. Prompt is a question which is given to ChatGPT. We should be very clear when we are creating the prompt. Let us create a prompt. We need to be very clear while we are creating a prompt because based on the prompt, the ChatGPT gives reply to us. Let's see how we can give the best possible prompt to the ChatGPT. Let us give a question which is a prompt. This is a prompt. Give a mail asking for an appointment. Here there is a problem. We have not given what this appointment is for what and in what context. Nothing is clear. Still, it has given a response request for appointment. Body of the mail is there or letter is here. Now let us bit more clear on what we have given. For introducing a new product. So this is little more clear. Here it will be mentioning what is the purpose of this meeting. Introduce our latest product. And the rest of the things we have not given. Our name, designation, company name, phone number, etc. is not given. The receiver name is not given. So if you give all this one, it is to Mr. Alex. So it is changed, Mr. Alex. Here you can see.
The following are the tips for better result. First one, the prompt should be very clear. Second one, we can ask follow-up questions to have a better answer. And third one, we can go on asking refine the answers. This is how we can ensure a better result from ChatGPT.
What is role play? Let's see. We can ask ChatGPT to act in a particular role. Here we are going to tell it act as secretary to CEO. Here we are mentioning act as secretary to CEO. See here it is mentioned below is a professionally worded email from a secretary to CEO addressed to Mr. Alex requesting for a payment to introduce a new product. On behalf of our Chief Executive Officer, the name has to be given. I am writing to kindly request for an appointment. See, the role is changed. What we have to be careful about is the prompt should be very clear. What exactly we need should be mentioned and requested. Based on that, we will get the answer. So this is the importance of having a good prompt. What is tone of the answers? See here, we have one more thing. We have to be careful. We can give the tone of the answer. So here already it is mentioning professionally worded. And we can say it should be friendly. Normally the official letter doesn't go friendly, but we can write it. So let us see what will be the change. See here is the professionally friendly version. Okay, so the tone of this entire email will be changed to a professionally friendly tone. These are the things we need to be careful while we are giving the prompt to the chat GPT. We should be very clear about what we need and what is the role, what is the tone, etc. So once you give a good prompt, the ChatGPT will give you the best response for the same. Let us see the functions useful for beginners. Those functions will be covered in part 1 and part 2. The best part of ChatGPT is that this is equally useful for beginners as well as experts. Whether you are a student, a housewife, or a professional, you can use ChatGPT. And ChatGPT doesn't need any technical knowledge to use it. You can use it like you are chatting with a friend. ChatGPT simplifies the complex topics. For example, we have some questions related to math, science, or let's say Excel, finance, whatever it is. We can just ask ChatGPT and it will give you a simplified answer. Let's try. Let us ask a question related to maths. Explain the Pythagorean's theorem in simple terms. Here we go. This is the answer and this is a formula given and the explanation for the same and an example. Such a complex thing is explained in simple words, we can just read and understand it. Let us try something related to science. What is photosynthesis? Explain like I am 12-year-old. So this is the answer. Photosynthesis is the way plants make their own food. Now the explanation is given. What is the recipe? Sunlight, water, and carbon dioxide. So we have to think that it is explaining to a 12-year-old kid. So how it happens? In short, photosynthesis is how plants use sunlight to make food and give us oxygen. Let us ask something related to finance. What is compound interest? Explain with example. So answer is given. Compound interest is the interest you earn not just on the money you put in, but also on the interest that money has already earned. And it is giving a difference between simple and compound interest. And there is an example. Year 1 year, what happens when it is a compound interest, and so on. Over a time, compound interest will be really hard up, and it is going bit beyond what we ask. That is what I often called the magic of compounding, etc., etc. Now let us give a question from Excel. We want to use Excel. We don't know some formula. We have some doubt. We can ask it. I'm asking, give the summary function from Excel. So it is giving the formula, how it should be, what are the things to be considered while you are preparing a sum if, what is a parameter, and example. If you go here, it is giving A column and B column, the data, and this is a formula given. Sum if A2 to A4, apple B2 to B4. Result is 220. There are two examples given at the same time. This is how the complex situations are made simple by ChatGPT. ChatGPT offers summaries, explanations, and study guides. Let us see an example for each one of them. We are asking to summarize the key points of French Revolution. This is a function of summarization. Yeah, here we go. Here is a summary of key points of French Revolution. These are the causes and what is happened, major events and outcome. And it is asking you, would you like to visual timelines of these events? If you say yes, it will give you the visual timelines. ChatGPT can be used for explanation. We are just giving explain blockchain in simple terms. Let us see what is the answer. So this is the answer for asking for an explanation regarding blockchain. What is blockchain? It's giving what is blockchain, how it works, key features, example. So in simple terms, blockchain is safe shared way to record things that everyone can trust and no one can secretly change. This is the way it can be used for getting an explanation. Let's see how it can be used for study guide. Create a study guide for cell biology basics. So this is a study guide. What is cell biology? It gives the types of cells and basic cell structure. It is giving it in a table format and cell processes, cell division, key vocabulary, study tips, etc. etc. So this is how we can use it for creating a study guide. Stay tuned for the part 2. That's it for this video. See you again. Thank you.